Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends sit around, play some Dungeons and Dragons, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you everyone so much for being here. We appreciate your presence, your eyeballs, your attention. Special warm welcome to those of you who might be joining us for the first time. Greetings and salutations to you. I hope you enjoy your first taste of Fortune's Blade. It promises to be an interesting one, just like all of them, because we have no idea what's going to happen. And it's always interesting in that way. If you want more of this, if you enjoy what's going on, or if you have been enjoying what's going on, you haven't shared us yet, make sure you do so, because we got all sorts of different places where you can join in and continue to watch and or listen. First place to do so, if you like watching live, twitch.tv/Dicefunctional, where you can watch us live every Saturday at around 4 p.m. Eastern. Play this very Dungeons and Dragons game, or, in the future, a new one. That really depends on, when you catch us and what game we're playing. You're never going to know unless you tune in. We also play a whole bunch of other video games, and we got a whole bunch of other content on there, so make sure to check that out. Now, if you're one of those types that's saying, Jace, I don't necessarily like watching things live. It's weird for me to watch people in their rooms. That's okay. I understand that. You can instead watch the exact same thing, but on YouTube, so you can pause it, and you can do whatever you want with it. I don't really care other than steal it. Please don't do that. All you have to do is go on over to YouTube, type in Dicefunctional. You'll find our channel over there. Make sure you subscribe, because all of the Fortune's Blade episodes are up there, as well as a bunch of other one-shots that we have done in addition to video game and art content. It's a pretty darn cool place. If you are the type that does not like watching things, that's okay too. We got you covered. Just search Dicefunctional. Type it into whatever podcasting platform it is that you like listening to, and that is where you can find all the adventures of Fortune's Blade and all of the upcoming adventures of whatever other adventuring parties might be out there. If you want other information about us, best place on social media is to check Dicefunctional with an underscore at the end on Twitter. That's where you can find all of our announcements and things of the like. If you want to search up information about the cast, about the characters, about whatever it is, search Dicefunctional in that Google search bar. Our website will come up. It's pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. And that's all I got for announcements. We got a D&D game to get to. Words, they're difficult. So I'm going to stop talking and send it on over to Connor. Take it away.
So, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, I just lost all my focus on my camera. What just happened?
Your camera was disappointed you didn't shotgun it. That's
no,
karma.
I did it once. I'm not doing it again.
That's because you chose to use a knife to open it.
Yeah. Fuck.
It was. Would you rather use my teeth?
Yes.
No.
It would be entertaining.
Pull your teeth out of your head, open it with your teeth, and then put them back in.
I hate that.
Can
we go back to
Am
the
I the
beginning?
only person who does
Moving on.
okay.
Where we
Guess I'm
last
the only
left our
person
group
who
of
does that.
intrepid adventurers, they had just infiltrated the main building of Atirius, a major corporation that spans several continents, selling multiple various objects that exist in the world, all of which that are magitech, firearms, and other especially valuable things to exist in this world. It's been revealed to the party that the way they do this is by harvesting someone who manages to gain insight from some unknown mean. So the party infiltrated this tower, broke in, made their way to the very top, and then proceeded to kill this person in question. They then took the body after fighting off the mulligan known as Roth, a monstrous creature who was attempting to stop them to the best of their ability. And the party is now on the very top floor of the building, and you guys are all aware that you only have one way to get out.
Are we doing the jump? I can do the jump. Okay.
That would be the case.
But where are we going? Are we going to Odella? Are we going to? Wait, do I get to decide?
Yeah.
You're the one.
You're the one casting the spell.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You were supposed to be ready with this.
Shush. I'm gonna be true to Rudy. She would go to the island.
The island. Okay.
Yeah. And then
So-
we're gonna go to Odella. So this will be a quick trip. Quick trip.
And you are going to use Arcane Tunnel.
Arcane Tunnel, because that's all I've got. So it's gonna cost me money. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me
no.
find out how much it's going to cost you, because I don't remember off the top of my head.
No, we don't have any money. Oh no.
So
Bro,
this will
Hold
come
on.
out of Rudy's
Hold on.
We
Hold on.
Don't look at my money.
No, we still need to go back and pick up the money for the
I
pearl.
don't have it. I lost it.
All right. So it costs 650 gold to do this.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it out. I'm paying for it. Rudy's paying for it, so I gotta do math. Hold on.
Okay.
Cody, what's 8215 minus 650?
75.65.
Thank you.
I don't need a calculator
Oh
anymore.
no.
Okay, yeah. We do that.
It still astounds me how fast you do that.
It's very impressive.
It's
It is
arithmetic.
great.
I was still processing what numbers Michelle said. I was like 85, and then there'll be answers there, and I was like, never mind. We're fine.
Yeah, so go to island, jump out window. Do
Got
Arcane
it.
Tunnel. I take
So-
In that order. Go to island, jump out window.
Gonna go to the island, find a window, leap out. You make your way to the now open window, which has had a desk thrown through it. And you will summon the arcane tunnel mid-air, mind
Meaning-
you.
Are Opus and Siga coming with us?
Yeah. You're not gonna leave them.
Everyone who can't do, like, we can't feather fall with everyone, goes in the giant portable.
Still doing featherfall. I saved the spell slot for this. It's getting fucking used.
I believe
We
the
can't
portable
do
hole
portable
is
hole
currently...
because Roth is in there.
Yeah, because Rob's
Yeah.
body's in there. You
However,
can't
we
use the
already
portable hole.
discussed we have more than enough people with feather fall or some means of flight. So
Yeah,
we're
you
fine.
you guys have enough ways of doing this, but still,
Yep.
you're gonna have to jump.
Gail's got one. We're good.
Or can cover 5 creatures.
Yep.
I will do it slightly diagonal to where we're at, so like you're like jumping in.
That's
Instead of-
6 people covered.
Mm-hmm. Maddie has wings and can use her umbrella.
Well,
I mean, I can just give it to somebody to.
yeah.
So
That's... We need one more.
I can summon a celestial spirit.
I actually do have a spell slot left, and I can summon giant birds again.
Okay, because we need to cover the 2, 4, 6, 7 of us, and then Siga and
Opus.
Opus. So that's 8. And we have 7 without one of you summoning either birds or the celestial spirit.
Okay, so
Birds!
there you go.
You go on.
So, you guys have the options.
Wait,
Jump.
What?
Let's go.
I already
Yeah.
taken the spell
Yeah.
slot off. I don't have it anymore. Let's go.
Okay.
I'll get rid
Oh.
of my spell slot as well,
So that
Okay.
we all jump out into the hole.
Yeah.
just to make sure we
So-
have enough.
So, Erudite, you summon the arcane tunnel. You know the portal only lasts for so long, but will need to be dispelled after.
Yeah, I can do that. that's fine. Advantage
you
not being
all
here last week.
leap
Funny slots.
out the window.
How far down is the hole?
Great question. So let me double check arcane tunnel real quick, because now I need.
You gotta at least give us a little time to look really cool while we're falling really slowly.
I can do that. I can do like 10 feet above.
I wish we had another bomb so we could have set it off in the room.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I could set off a fireball before I leave because I've got plenty of spell slots because I didn't use them on the
Now
last
we're like, we're
session.
done. Let's just be really fucking sick right now.
And just Rudy fireball.
Rudy does the arcane tunnel, turns around, fireball.
Yeah.
It's completely unnecessary.
But it's funny.
It
Also,
is-
we've already
it's-
bombed it 3 times.
Yeah, I know. You've already You've already lit off several explosives into this fucking building.
Right.
And some napalm.
So you summon the portal about 10 feet down below at a slight angle. All of you leap out the window. Row casts Featherfall on most of you. Maddie summons their wings.
Gale just does
Par uses.
Gale's going in bear and doing a backflip on the way out.
Gale's just going.
Yep. Gale's still raging. We're good.
I didn't heal you up for this.
And
Raw dog in this jump.
Yep. Well, let's go.
We have
Haru
enough things.
has been
It's
supplied
Gale.
with the parasol at the very least. And you all go through the portal and find yourselves sailing through the air slightly as the portal was put in an angle, meaning that you're going to come out at an angle.
Yeah.
So you go in and come out flying off in a direction. Most of you kind of drifting because you still have the Featherfall up, but Gale, on the other hand, simply does not.
No brakes.
So the question,
No
the
brakes
question
on this
becomes,
fuck train. Let's go.
yeah, no brakes. The question becomes, where is this portal?
What am I hitting? 'Cause I'm
What
hitting
Great
an
something.
question.
What an entrance we are. having right
Rudy.
now.
I will say Rudy would probably just put it in that big room.
Great. So all of you kind of start floating, and you see that a wall is coming up, but you're drifting slowly, so you're able to kind of like bounce off of it and then let yourself fall back down to the ground. Gale, on the other hand, comes out like a cannonball and just goes bam, and then just hits the wall, bounces off of it, and lands on the ground. Gale,
It's a 7. By the way, at this point, it's like an 850-pound cannonball.
yeah, I know.
And I don't know what the speed is.
Connor,
Yes, Jolly.
can Gale's because he's hitting the wall, can he make a crater on the wall?
He certainly does make something, a big old fucking crack in the wall, splitting the actual stone
It's better
itself.
than damaging our house,
But I
okay?
want like a silhouette of his figure, like
Yeah.
cracked on the
I want him splayed.
A
like,
Looney Tunes ass silhouette just imprinted into the wall.
Just drift into fear and it's like, I don't have the spell slot for this today.
When we do land, Rudy will expend another spell slot to get rid of the stuff.
Arcane tunnel.
You cast
Yeah.
a spell on it at a
Yeah.
higher level.
Yep.
Wait,
Alright.
do you have a 5th level spell?
I have all my 4th levels still, and I still have a 5th level spell because remember
Okay, good.
I wasn't here last week.
Good.
Oh,
So- You guys kind of like rocket through the portal, only to see the curator just kind of like sitting on a chair nearby, kind of like rubbing the side of his head.
gotta be like you've gotta.
Did you watch what we did?
Was that entirely necessary?
Yes.
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 You hired us, not our problem.
I didn't hire you.
Okay, you knew our methods.
I didn't request you do this.
If you've been watching us, you know that we're a bit
Much.
Unpredictable.
unorthodox.
What fun. I don't want you guys to talk me
We
down.
jumped out a window.
Are you well?
Alright.
What kind?
No, I'm referring to the man who just rocketed into a wall.
I'm fine.
He's done worse.
Gail can handle it.
This is normal. I've actually never gotten to do a backflip through a portal before. That's just pretty cool. A little bit disorienting, but that'll be alright.
Gale.
Hmm.
You've got stone shards in your hair.
I'll admit half the reason I did that was because I knew Gail would do that, and
Dea starts.
I get him all.
entertaining. Gale,
There.
brush out.
Put one in here.
his
Can
hair.
you get this braid
Yeah,
back
yeah,
here?
I got it. I got it.
Right.
I got it. It's
Right.
kind of stuck in your
All right.
braid. Hold
All
on.
right.
Got it. Got
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Got it.
Thank you. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Fearsome warrior.
we're chaotic. You get used to it.
I can fix the wall for you.
That would be appreciated.
I I do still have my 7th level spell in case we need to plane shift, so
Do you not appreciate the new decor?
No.
it would just be 90 points healed to the wall.
Look,
Does Gale count as a siege weapon?
No. Gale does not count as a siege weapon.
damn.
Debatable.
He's certainly as damaging as one, yes, but he is not a siege weapon.
Damn.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Look, if I'm being honest, we got asked to go into a building and murder a man. You got to add a little bit of humor. Otherwise, you end up losing yourself.
You know, like apes with bombs.
There was that too. I think we were actually
you
quite
guys wanted to
effective.
burn books.
Burning the books would have been effective. You filled out my book bag.
It doesn't matter. We're not. That could be valuable information.
Mercy's
cannot-
gonna pick a book out at random and pull it out. Okay, this says the life and times of Sylvester, the slowest man alive.
Abel. You don't know.
1,000.
He was, in fairness, he was cursed.
That sounds like an oracle.
What's the print size on that 1,000 pages? How big are those words?
And Mercy's just gonna open it to her. It's like
Microscopic.
And you can learn a lot from people with interesting circumstances.
I don't think this would have been a great loss for it been burned, is what I'm saying.
You guys wanted to burn books. I'm glad you didn't. Jeez. Anyway.
Yeah, instead we sacrificed apes.
They weren't real
and-
apes.
And
That's
my
yeah,
keg of
different.
green
Oh,
fairy.
fine.
Also, can I just say, napalm was said earlier, and ever since then I've just been thinking ape palm.
No!
So it's just like in my head. I had to
Ape.
get it out here. Ape palm.
Hey, Pum Pum? Like the Pokemon? Hey, Pum.
That was a lot.
Never
Anyway,
mind.
the task has been completed. I don't know who's holding the body. I don't know where the body is.
Gales.
Gale
Gale is.
Yeah.
You know the answer to this question.
That's true. She'll just like point
Bro.
at the body.
Rose holding the body.
Just holding it up over the head.
By the way, whatever happened to those stone gauntlets you guys had?
Gale should still have them.
Gale has
technically.
them.
Just not attuned to them.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of like the glasses of language comprehension. Mercy has them.
Yeah.
Not
And I
attuned
also
to them.
have the glasses of magic magic detection.
Look,
Yeah.
we're like those people who collect potions and then don't use them in the final boss
What if we need
fight.
him later?
Me and every RPG ever.
Me with mini nukes and Fallout.
Gale will take the body. Is there like a... Okay. At first glance, is there some sort of a table that isn't the collector's desk?
Not
room.
in here, no.
Okay. Then Gale will put the body on the desk.
Well,
We put him
he's
to
been
rest.
around for much too long.
Alright. You might want to have your people investigate whatever this substance is that's on him. He was in a tank that was full of it. It was apparently part of keeping him alive or whatever, to be my guess.
No, I don't believe we'll be investigating it. There's no... We don't really need to know what it does. And in fairness, they don't need to know what it does either.
Right. So when this happens again...
He'll just kind of gesture to the dead body.
right.
When you say, who is they?
Right. So... What happens when this happens again?
It hopefully will not. The problem is there's no way to prevent it from happening again.
So instead of like, I don't know, building in a failsafe, you're just gonna wing it and
How could-
hope.
How are you going to build a failsafe on a human being?
I don't know, maybe warn people that this is a thing that could happen to them in the next generation?
They are warned. They already were. People want them. People wanted to be them.
Isn't there some sort of a way that you can have, like, some sort of bodyguard on them or something?
They're their own bodyguards. They're stronger than most mortals. More powerful than most mortals.
This one did a bang-up job of keeping himself safe.
Time waits for no man.
True. Guess.
So what happens now?
It's already happened. Humans are born every minute. And when he died, they were already born. The cycle has already restarted.
So even Fair's already on its way out.
The artifact knows where it needs to go. Now. It knows it has a purpose again. But it won't disappear. It's still just an object. It is sentient in the same sense that a plant is sentient. It knows it has a purpose, but it can't talk to you. It can't move. It just sits and
That's
waits.
debatable. Gale talks to trees
I
all the
talk to
time.
trees all the time.
Very well. But you understand what I mean.
In a way.
They understand their purpose. They understand why they're there. But they can't do anything about it.
And oak trees are very
Except
petty.
rebel. So yes, it's likely that the artifact is going to begin acting up more and more. And may even refuse to adhere to requests. They all will.
Off the pauldrons.
That's for the best.
She's gonna give them back. I'm taking them off and giving them. They belong there.
Belong in a museum.
Belongs in the museum.
I'm gonna remove that. Hold on. Let me remove that from my.
Real quick roll check.
inventory.
None of us have another one, right?
No, the only one is
No,
the.
No.
Is Talberis, and I'm removing that as soon as I figure out where the fuck. It is.
Did your people take care of the Minotaur, by the way?
I'd imagine if they aren't taken care of now, they will be in a matter of days.
Well, that's good.
Have an easier time of it.
Easier is subjective.
What do you mean? We only had to organize like an entire rebellion to start attacking bases so that way we could like raid it.
They only had to find a way into a heavily organized bandit camp. It's all subjective.
That would have been easy. Front
I
door.
still like yours was harder.
Yeah, I feel like ours was definitely like.
I take it they are a much more subtle group than this one, which
Subtle is also subjective,
But they
depending
were-
on which one you're referring to.
I threw a flaming desk out the window. Well, but it wasn't flaming until Maddie hit it.
Likely not that subjective, to be honest.
Yeah, but we were supposed to do that. That was part of the plan.
True. True.
Regardless, we really fucked them up.
They will actually probably be a little bit less of a problem for you in the future. Hopefully.
And if we're really lucky, Seeger will eventually get revenge and get to kill that fucking guy.
we still do need to track down where he has gone.
That's a
But-
future battle.
He likely has gone the same way all rats go. Found a boat, sailed somewhere else.
That's how you end up finding people like Dea. Timo.
What? Yeah, my You brought up my rat after all this time?
We wanted to let you grieve for a bit. Give us a bit of credit for that.
Go. I didn't even think you remember where he came from.
Yeah, I remember a lot more than you people give me credit for.
I wasn't here for this.
She tears up a little bit.
Day had a pet rat for a while, but
And
he was only a
she was
rat.
old. You have a new one? Tumo.
Yeah, but I just feel responsible for him. He's not really alive. It's weird. He doesn't eat or drink. But I can't kill him. I brought him into this world.
You can take him out, but you won't.
It's kind of like Ro and Opus. Ro brought Opus into this world, but she can't bring herself to ever take Opus out.
Why would I ever?
Why would you take Opus? Why would she take Opus?
Why would you do that?
Perhaps
I was
we
just
should.
giving similarities.
You did not bring me into this world. I was not brought into this world by Ro.
I did.
They are not my mother.
See there.
Body, it's tough being
I
a
think
single
she's
mom.
mother.
You are not a mother.
The more you say I'm not a mom, the more I'm gonna say I'm a mom.
This is wrong. You are not.
It's
You are
not.
not my mother.
Perhaps
Connor-
we should
needs to
not
stop.
have this conversation in this room.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's the look on the collector's face at this conversation?
Unfazed. Unfazed.
I'm sure whatever the other people that he's probably seen a lot. Let's be real. Whatever his other group is. Anyway, I think that's everything. Thank you.
You're welcome. I wish you luck.
You as well.
Also to you. What?
Yeah. Don't be surprised when the world starts to remember again.
Remember what?
This.
This place?
This place, their purpose. In time, I'm sure they'll be allowed to remember again.
That's good.
Yes.
We were promised a reward if we did this.
No, you were promised assistance if we did this.
That's the same thing.
Yes.
I was mainly asking what you're going to help with.
Well, that's largely up to you. I'm certain that we can assist with soldiers if you so choose. I'm certain that if necessary, we can find ways to provide objects, but bear in mind, those objects, and he kind of points back to the pauldrons, those ones will not like working with you. And I have no control over that.
Well, I can say that several people of the group might be a bit short on explosive devices.
Used all
We-
my bombs.
You know, we don't
Where's
We
the
don't
bomb room? Is there
have a
room?
bomb room.
Why not?
Because if you have a bomb room and someone lights something in the bomb room explodes.
Look, I carried 3 bombs and an entire keg of alcohol for like 3 months and nothing bad happened, and I held the bombs even longer than that.
You don't let people with fire like near the bomb.
I breathe fire and I've
Yeah.
never had that happen.
As I was saying,
It's just basic workplace safety. She put up a sign or
Don't-
something.
we
Do you
don't
not have a union?
a room. What?
You're telling me this whole time we've been working with you and you don't have a union?
This
This
is
un-
beside the
this is-
point.
No, this is unacceptable.
Is the point now?
We don't.
We'll talk about this
Okay.
later. We have more important
No.
things to deal with, but we'll talk about
We-
this later.
This is completely different. We don't use money like you do.
That's
It's
not
completely different.
that's not the point. We're talking about workplace safety, notifications, time off.
What if
mental
someone gets
health.
hurt on the job?
Aye.
It's a thing that exists.
Do you,
You
have any way
asked
to?
for time off.
Oh, right, perfect. Again, we'll talk about it later. I'm an expert in these things.
Nonetheless,
Well, I
This
gotta
isn't
teach-
an
I
occupation.
gotta
This
teach the
is
law.
willing for these people.
yes.
If you have something in question that you need, let me know and I can assist you. But I do need to know what you need. Simply saying we'll assist you means nothing.
Alright, there you go.
Do you guys have jewels, at least?
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
a jeweled bowl. Right, Maddie? Is that what you need?
Yeah, I need another one, so...
Or just do the bowl and I can do the
Spell
rest.
paper would be very nice, honestly.
Spell paper should be doable. A jeweled bowl, very easy.
Anyone else? Do we need diamonds, maybe? For reviving?
Let me double check on that.
Probably not, because the reviving we did was a divine intervention.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I haven't used diamond dust in a while.
You got all your
Um,
diamonds.
Yeah,
You haven't
I have
touched them.
enough for several spells.
What's wrong? You haven't touched your diamonds.
I have 4 stacks of diamond dust!
Wait,
How
do I need
better.
spell for... Hold on, I need to see if I need
What
spells for
is
this.
the energy this session?
I mean,
I don't know.
Jolly did have some
Y'all fucking walked in with it.
Look, like, if it's possible to get, like, at least maybe, like, 1 bowl, but 2 would be nice as well, but 1 is ideal, so...
I'm confident we have at least one. As for
Yeah, you-
2,
You already
Yeah.
have one, right?
we don't typically
I do.
carry 2 of those at a time.
That's fine, I just need 1. I just need 1 bowl.
Because it's gaudy and no one needs that many bowls. But still.
It's for magic. It's good magic. Maddie does good stuff with that bowl.
Yes, I'm sure that we can get a hold of one. But anything else we can assist with?
More pertinent to the point, a means of stopping spellcasters from casting spells.
What I was gonna get the spell paper for.
That is trickier. You'd likely need something to cause magic to not work in an area, but if that was the case, then all magic would not work in the area. We have objects that can do that, but bear in mind, they're intended for causing a mass area to not work.
Noted.
Aside from that, counterspell is your best option.
That's what we're planning on making adventure scrolls for.
Magic paper.
I have these as well, and she holds up the Mage Bane manacles. Just one pair, though.
Mhm.
Does anyone else need anything?
We went through all that effort for a couple things.
I mean, we could get some soldiers to help the rebellion. Or
Could
the
we-
resistance, what are they called?
That's completely fine.
Coordinate-
Soldiers are easily obtainable.
Coordinate with oh god, I'm trying to remember his last name. It is
Raoul?
Raoul, but I cannot remember his
Raoul?
last name.
Just ask for
Bill.
Raoul. They'll get
He's-
you there.
He's not a guy.
That's his last name is Bill.
He's not.
Bill?
Don't.
Galir.
Dill.
No,
It's still here.
it is really not.
Here.
Still here.
Trying to remember how I spelled it.
Oh.
It's half my problem.
I want you guys to know the other day I was wearing leggings and I was eating yogurt and I did drop yogurt on my leggings and for the rest of the day I had a yogurt stain and I was like,
Oh.
Billier.
That's how you spell his name. I had to look up how I spelled his name. Because I'm stupid.
We'll say I'm gonna be
Kapoor. His
honest.
last name is Kapoor.
Hmm.
Oh, Kapoor.
I will say I didn't do this for items. I did this for me.
You did it for goody two-shoe reasons.
I did it because I had to finish what he started.
I did it because it would be very obvious if I stayed home.
I I had to close that chapter, and now it's closed, and my life's purpose is done. Kind of.
No, it's not, coward. We still have to go kill LaCroix.
I know, but what I came into this group with is over.
Go get new things. I did that when I turned 25 and I realized I wasn't gonna kill myself. Come on now. Keep
Why?
up.
I feel like I want to cry. This is weird. Cool. I'm gonna go stand in a corner and cry a little bit.
Okay. You go be emotional. We'll deal with it when we're not negotiating.
You guys are better at this than I am anyway. I'm not good at talking, you know this. And she just turns around and walks away.
Alright, Rudy.
Rudy is Blair witching in a corner.
No, she kind of just goes back up against the wall and kind of sits down and kind of cries a little bit.
Oh, I fully expected you to Blair Witch face the wall. That's what I pictured when you said.
No, but Michelle is crying. Which is dumb. I shouldn't be crying. Anyway.
Yeah, send any soldiers to Urul Kapor. Tell him, Mercy sent you all. That way he knows you're not.
That's fine. Very easily doable. I'm sure the hoplites would be able to assist you, no problem.
I don't know if Connor would give this to us.
I can try it.
I've heard of some sort of paint that can create real objects and
Get the fuck out of here.
That's
Get
why.
the fuck out.
Fuck no.
Because
No, I don't trust you with it. It's the one thing I don't trust any of you with it.
would you?
Standard
would you-
creation, that's good enough.
It's a risky
Well, you
thing to
don't-
give you guys.
I would use it to make dumb shit like penis.
I know you would.
It can't create like living or organic things.
No, but
so-
still.
That's because you haven't tried hard enough.
800
I felt
stuff
I should
possible.
ask, but I highly doubt Connor would give it to me. Because then everything is out the window.
I don't trust you with it.
Alright, I have nothing then.
I think that's all we needed, unless someone else has something to suggest to take from this man. What?
You're not taking anything from me. I'm giving it freely.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
What's the difference?
No.
I thought it was the same thing.
Seems like the same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Jelly.
All right. Anything else I can assist with?
I think we're done.
Good.
At this point, Mercy will walk over and grab Rudy around the shoulders. Come on, bud.
Okay. Ooh, why do I want to cry? This is stupid, guys. This is dumb. Oh God.
Is that Rudy saying that or Michelle saying
That's
that?
Michelle.
Pull yourself together, woman.
Rudy is freely sobbing at this point. Michelle is stupid emotional for
It's
some
okay.
reason.
It's
Rudy,
like the
I am-
scene from Airplane. Just a line of people coming up to shake Erudite and slap her.
It's okay. It's okay.
Leave the poor girl alone.
Pull yourself together, woman.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, we've made 5 references to other materials in the past 10 minutes.
That was the one with the
Alright,
revolver.
well, that's everything we should go.
Oh, kitty.
Wait, do we have to wait for the stuff? Or are you going to deliver it? I'm confused.
It can be arranged very easily. I'm sure that I can have it arranged to be brought out to you if you want to wait. Otherwise, I'm sure we can find a way to get it to you.
I think we want to go home. So
Well, if it's really quick, we might want to just get the items that we requested now. So that
It could
we
be a
have
matter of
them.
hours.
I assume that's fine then.
Rather a few hours than waiting months or however long. I don't know how long.
yeah, we can wait. That's fine.
I don't mean to keep us here, but
No. It's only gonna take a little bit of time, so
Yeah.
we can.
Can we? If it takes 8 hours, can we have a long rest? I'm we could go find somewhere. I'm sure there's
we
somewhere
could
to
at
sleep.
least short rest. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere to sleep on here.
The ground.
I mean, I'm sure there's like a room.
A tree. Have you ever left it in your life?
I refuse to start now.
Is that Ro or Jill?
Oh.
Yes.
To be fair, the closest you've gotten is when you slept in the library on Sky Island.
On a table.
There's another reach back. See,
Yeah.
I don't forget shit.
I do. I do forget everything.
So, you guys are currently on the island. You can do as you want while you're there. Really, if you want to wander around the island, that's totally fine. But like in a matter of like an hour or two, you'll have the stuff. So it's like it'll be quick. All right. So if you guys have anything you want to do while on the island, let me know. Otherwise, we'll cut to the chase.
Not really anything I want to do, but just a flavor thing. If Felix is around, Dea will very notably like kind of look away and scurry off. Just a flavor.
Are any of them around or no? Because I'm assuming they're all fighting.
You do not see any around now.
Yeah, I'm assuming he went off.
They are not currently here.
Yeah.
They're probably the ones dealing with the Minotaur.
Yeah, that's what I
Probably.
figured.
So, you will be provided the jeweled bowl, Maddie.
I can have that now.
And Erudite, you'll be given about 1,000 gold's worth of spell paper.
Thank you.
Aside from that, how are you guys going to get home?
Oh, I still have the ability to do Arcane Tunnel.
Okay.
Tell us how much we have to spend, Kana.
Tell me. Okay, this one's coming out of the party fund, I think. I mean, I could pay for it.
About 1,000 gold, actually.
Yeah, this one can come out of the party fund.
We'll party funds it.
You changed the maps as I was looking.
Inventory. Just put some paper.
Use it.
Where is it?
She will.
Oh, here it is.
Are you serious?
What's the kitty doing?
What?
We gave her a D20 and she's playing with it. And I just reached out to pet her, and as I looked, she had rolled a 20.
Very good. Houdini levels up.
What level barbarian is she now?
Yes. Level 100 million. You're so strong.
Are you teleporting back into Sustrained Papa?
Papa.
Papa? Are you teleporting back into Sustained proper, or are you teleporting back to your estate?
Probably back to the estate, because, like, it doesn't really... Because, like, I could theoretically make it cheaper by just going to,
Directly into Avvarro's
to our Asagio's, just make it
On his
500, but...
desk.
I think she's just gonna do it to this,
Don't ask for much.
By the way, if you haven't re-edited it to your inventory, Mercy would get the potion of flying back.
Oh, cool.
Because it was not used.
I don't think I removed it properly just in case I didn't.
Oh god.
But I knew I didn't have it.
Oh god, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I just did. I'm trying to get rid of something. Don't worry about me, go ahead.
Okay. You guys teleport back into your estate, finding that the location itself appears to be still guarded, although quiet, considering that your guests, Siga and Narissa, are not there, but Siga has returned, so the estate will likely gain a little bit more of its noise. You see that the gardener, Richard, is over in the actual little like hedge maze-ish area right now, doing some work, trimming the actual bushes. You see no sign of your butler, nor the maid, or the head maid, I should say. But you are finally, mercifully home.
Oh, no, it wasn't mercifully. It was by erudite.
Shut up.
I can't. I have to get as many of them out as I can. I'm not going to be able to do it next campaign.
That's true. Out of a spot of paranoia, they will give the estate a once-over.
That is fine. You begin to you can just do a perception check if you'd like, but honestly, you're not going to find anything.
This is when she rolls in that one.
You shut your whore mouth and never talk again.
You don't find anything.
Apollo! Do not grant her the ability of prophecy! This is the last thing we need!
I'm in so much pain right now.
I feel like Jess just gave you the curse just for saying
You cursed me.
As you should.
I can't believe you get to be the emperor sitting up here with your stuff.
No.
Wow. That was genuinely impressive.
That
Good
was
timing.
amazing.
That was amazing timing.
Impressive, yet I can't
Fucking
make
remarkable.
the joke about not being able to see anything because I'd be the same.
Thank you. Whatever power that's listening to that.
Something incredible.
I mean, you don't get luck in combat, but you get luck for this.
Did I get DM
Dea.
inspiration for guessing right?
Fuck no. No.
You can get
No.
bardic inspiration,
You're a
don't
curse. There's something wrong with you. This shouldn't happen. This is not how it works.
Bullshit it ain't. I said it does work like this.
worry. The keeper of the natural ones has spoken.
Adea, you are looking around the estate, cautiously trying to see if you can find anything, and you make your way down to the basement, and inside, you find that there is a blood streak leading into a hole in a wall.
Yeah, that was from the guy who was camped down here before.
Yes.
Meeting our friend
Opal-del-Duck.
Opal-del-Duck.
You do not recall why there was a blood. You don't think there was a blood stain there last time.
He didn't eat our butler and maid, did he?
You haven't seen them.
Opal-del-Duck.
You hear?
Bad people, not the good people.
Yes.
Who did you eat?
What?
The bloodstain.
Oh.
Wasn't here last time.
Oh yes, I consumed a individual who was hiding in your basement.
That's the last one you ate here?
Yes.
Okay.
As you
Can't
were.
find. As you were, yeah, I can't find.
I do find it odd that you had two of them up here, but yes.
Two of them?
Yes. There was the first one, and then your friend Ro found me,
Yeah.
and then there was another one that came down here, and, well, their mistake.
So they were both cultists, or
I do not know, but they were here.
Alright. I'm gonna.
They did not look like the butler or the...
Yeah, because you're not allowed to eat our employees. I think
No,
we
I do not.
I assume we established this a while ago. You're not allowed to eat.
Yes, you have... it told me of this, that I am not allowed to eat your staff.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. As you were.
Opal-del-Duck kind of scoots back into his hole and then vanishes.
Just love that we just have like a man who eats people on our property.
He's our
Still
friend.
not the
He lives
strangest.
I know,
there.
what the fuck?
He
not the
eats the
strangest
bad
thing
people
about
who
us.
hide in our
It's,
mountain.
I'll also point out, he does not look like a man. He looks like a hairless hyena dog thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It's,
Okay.
we
If
just have
every
a
pork
rule.
chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Okay, really? That's the
Best
first to bring it
saying.
up.
Yeah.
It
Nobody's
seems nice
nerfing.
enough.
What did you just say?
Nobody's nerfing. Have you not heard
But
that
yeah.
one?
No, I've never heard of that one. It's great. Yeah, Dea, you have found that information out.
Great.
For good or for bad, you've learned that there may have been a second person
Like recently or like a while
recently,
ago?
because there wasn't a bloodstain down here before.
Turns out it was just a squatter. It was like, oh, the house is empty. Got eaten by the basement ghoul.
No.
Could have picked smarter. There were guards at the front.
But yeah, so she'll share that with the group, but I don't know where the maid and butler went. I guess we could probably ask someone who works here.
That's so weird. They would normally be here.
Yeah, hope they didn't get scared or
Maybe they were
kidnapped.
for a supply run.
Do you think the gardener would know where they went?
Worth asking. What if the... No, not gonna make that joke.
Or the
I would give
guards?
Fauna
We
a
could
guard.
ask the other employees. Where
No,
they
the
went.
gardener did not kill them and bury their bodies in the garden.
I'm glad you knew where my brain went.
Yes, I know exactly where your brain was going.
Mercy didn't say it, so it doesn't count.
No.
Actually, it's nothing against the maiden butler. It's us constantly tearing up the grounds.
But yeah, you can go over and find Richard Hickey and have a chat with him. That was always his name. You can laugh at it if you want. It was
Hold
always
up.
his name.
So his name is Dick Hickey.
Dick Hickey.
Yes, his name is Dick Hickey.
Dick Hickey.
That would not be comfortable.
Dick
What, a
Hickey.
Dick Hickey or a Dick Kicky? No, neither one would be pleasant.
I like it as one word, not two distinct words. Dick Hickey. Dick Hickey.
But yeah, you can go find Richard. He's over in the garden. I described him there previously. Yes.
Ro's gonna go look at like their fucking quarters and see if they're in the house. They're
that's
just like
that's
they're
fair.
just here, but they aren't out to meet us because we didn't say we were coming home.
that is fair. You actually would not find them in the house right now.
Okay, just making sure.
That's okay. So, who's gonna go speak to Richard?
I guess I can. If he doesn't know, someone else can ask, like... I'm pretty sure we have, like, a captain of the guard or whatever.
You do.
He's thought of Richard because he was outside.
All right. Yeah, you begin making your way outdoors to go and speak with Richard. You see he is where you saw him last. He's inside the hedge. He's currently trimming the actual bushes themselves.
Richard,
Yeah.
have you I don't... Oh god, I can't remember their names. Have you seen,
It is.
You Know Who and You Know
It
Who
is
Too?
Milton Gifford and Esma Masson.
Have you seen Milton and Esma?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they just went on gone down to get some groceries.
Yes, Jessica?
Vacation.
Supply run.
Supply run. Okay. Guess we'll just keep an eye out for them then.
No.
How long ago? Wait, hold on. How long ago did they go? I should ask that. Sorry.
Oh, few hours, something like that.
Okay. I suppose it's not unusual yet. Thank you. As you were.
Yeah. He gets back to work.
It's so easy to make this group paranoid.
Yeah.
I've trained you well.
Well,
Not shocking, all things considered.
it's our duty to protect these people we hired. I'm nervous for them.
But yeah, Dad, you head back inside. They apparently they went and talked to a grocery runner for a couple hours ago, something like that. But is there anything you guys would like to do today? Any conversations you'd like to have? Or do you guys want to try and rest because you've had a very long day?
Probably rest.
Rest? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, my vote's rest.
Well, I want to bring up something after we rest, so that's just
Okay.
after. So
That is fine. Mercy?
Sleep.
No, I was going to say, Mercy, make me a wisdom saving throw.
God,
How did I know you were going to do that?
Update, because I told Connor this. It is now a 7. Again.
Yep.
I rolled an 8.
You're good to go. But you all will take an early night, and we'll begin to rest. Yes.
I make sure that Opus gets her own room.
Yeah, you guys have guest rooms. Opus could very
Making
easily.
sure. Making
Yeah,
sure.
Opus will very easily have their own room, and they will make themselves at home, and they'll probably look over at you, Ro, and go, "I genuinely do appreciate everything you've done."
You want your old pillow?
I'm fine. You can keep that if you like. But still, I appreciate everything you've done for me, Ro. You have been a true friend.
No problem. Stay right there. Hold on. Ro's gonna run and go get Pearl. And be like, now you can hold Pearl. Just one time. Just
Ro,
just one.
holding. While holding Pearl, you'll see that Opus will kind of like pet at Opus slightly while Opus will kind of pet at Pearl slightly while Pearl does chew on their thumbs, which are made of wood. But again, Ro, I do wish for you to know I do appreciate everything you've done. I realize that there were some consequences of remaining with me the entire time, and they likely had an effect on you, but I do appreciate it that you still stuck through.
Yes, I mean, no problem. I didn't turn into my fear. My main fear was that one time when I had the dream about this spider, I thought maybe I was gonna go full spider, but I didn't. So we're good. We're fine. Everything worked out really well.
Yes, I believe that was sadly a possibility that I could have tried to overtake you, but I believe that is not me. It is no longer who I am.
Well, yeah, it never was. Come on. Never been anything but, like, the coolest, so...
No, that's very sweet of you, but I do not see any reason to deny that part of me. I was a tool, a weapon, for a time. I was made to harm and to kill. That was my purpose. And while I am still capable of it, it is not my only reason for existing.
I mean, yeah. That's the good thing about, like... Oh god, I'm about to get, like, existential. That's the good thing about being alive. Like, look, you're holding the sweetest, most pure possum in the entire world right now. When are you ever gonna get this opportunity ever again? Rabidly, like...
Yes, that is true. I likely will not stay around forever, but I will always try to come back. You understand?
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna live for a very long time, as I'm sure you are. We meet up, have Sunday dinners. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep you captive here. You're
No,
free to-
I know you will not.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will take you up on this offer, but I have much I wish to do and much I wish to see.
How that feels.
Yeah. Ro, I lived in your mind for a very long time.
So unfortunate for you. It is a hellscape in there.
Ro.
Yeah.
You do realize your friends care for you, correct?
Okay, alright. I didn't sign up for this conversation.
No,
Sure.
you did not, but I still feel it's an important one to have. Your friends care for you.
I'm sure they do.
And you must realize the danger of where the situation is. What you're fighting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, trust me, I had the nightmare. Though it wasn't a naturally formed nightmare for sure. Seeing everyone dead, that kind of fucked me up a little bit. But you know, we've faced a lot of shit together, and I'm sure that we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Yes, Ro, but you refuse to allow yourself to be brought back up.
Yeah. Okay.
Ro.
All right.
You deserve the chance to live a life outside of this just like I do.
In character, Ro immediately tears up and is like, "Ooh, I don't know how you located that nerve, but you did and you hit it." It's less about deserving and more about how magic just has everything so fucked up all the time. If I die for a reason that I could have prevented, maybe it's okay that I died. If I couldn't see it coming, then like what's my point here? What's my purpose if I can't see what's trying to kill me and protect people, and if I'm far enough away, nothing's gonna get me, which is why I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Ro is fully crying.
Ro, it's okay to not be fine, though.
The music hit is
Stuff the tears back into your eyes.
cry.
No.
I told you so that way you would not do it.
Thank you. I don't know how Ro would be dealing with this situation. I don't know what I'm gonna roll because I don't know what my options are between rolling here. It fell off the table.
The game says no roll.
This is like, fuck off. I don't know. Ro's hand is kind of absentmindedly like in like what I assume she has like a bag or something. I don't know where she's keeping the heart scale at least. And her fingers, she's just kind of like tapping it and crying at the same time. But the kind of cry that people who don't cry do, where nothing's happening except tears are falling. I'll think about it. It's a decision that I can't make right now. But if I do die, maybe it won't be my last hurrah. Maybe.
I appreciate the fact that you're at least considering this. But bear in mind, I can't speak for many of you, in truth, but the only reason one would fight for something like this is for a future. And what's the point in fighting if you aren't going to be there to experience it?
Rose just kind of vehemently nodding, still crying. He's like, all right, yeah, yep, good talk, team. I'm gonna go cry. What?
Opus is going to like try to grab you by the shoulder and like navigate you in for a hug.
Oh, Ro immediately goes in for the hug.
Question: does that mean Pearl is in the center of this hug?
Yes.
It's too tall to be in the center. He's above. Just hanging out.
You can, yes, you faintly hear the sounds of Pearl.
Like screaming. that gif confused scream.
And we will move away from Ro and Opus having their tender scene. In time, you all will find sleep. But there's also the fact that you guys are going to sleep early afternoon. A majority of you will wake back up come midnight. You are awake, and it is the dead of night. Everything around you is silent. And save for the odd buzzing, screaming sound of cicadas, there is not much occurring outside. And I believe that independently, all of you would come to the realization that this is likely going to be one of your very last nights. Well, not nights. Nights in this house with this group as an adventuring team.
Right, good.
You are nearing the end. Mercy, you... Yeah, of course it was gonna be you, dude. You, while having this dream and thinking... Well, not having this dream. While thinking on this and staying awake for night, you have moments where you drift back into sleep. And in those moments, you catch flashes of a bright blue flash, a large, bright blue flashing streak that comes down over dunes and sand. You don't see it in the sky right now, but you know you saw it for a reason. What reason it may be, you're not sure, but you did.
I know I have to go back to the desert. There's no need to remind me.
It's you gain another flash of this object buried in the sand, and you will see that it has glassed the sand around it, creating a crater with sand beginning to fall back into it. And at the center is a large mass of metal with odd blue streaks that kind of pulse through it. And you have the sense this is not a call to action. It is alerting you to the presence of something that you should look for.
Well, we're gonna have to travel through there anyways. And the only way through the desert is walking. Or lizards. I don't really think I want to go around those lizards. I don't want her getting ate. She'll be insufferable. And then Gale will end up killing one of the lizards because it ate Ro, and it's just gonna be a whole thing. But it's really slow to walk. Yeah, regardless, I know. I'll look.
Gale, during your night, I'd imagine you're likely thinking about a few things that you have sent me messages about for your future. And you also do come to the realization that there is still Marks to deal with in some manner. He is still waiting. So you realize he's there, but you also realize he'd be a very good ally to have in the upcoming fights. Perhaps he couldn't directly fight for you or with you or wouldn't, but you realize he'd be an ally, and potentially an important one. But you do realize that by having him assist you like that, it would also mean giving up on what you have messaged to me.
It was like a conversation for the morning.
Dea, what do you think Dea will be doing in the middle of the night?
I mean, she just, honestly, I think in this situation, she'd just be kind of, like, lying on her, you know, how, like, when you wake up in bed and you can't fall asleep, she's just kind of lying and, like, staring up at the ceiling, like, eyes open, and just a lot of her, because she knows we're pretty soon gonna go to very dangerous territory, and she's just kind of running through her fears, I guess. Like the people she'll miss and the life she wants after, and just, and also the fact of returning to Pucricia.
You've been my agent for some time.
I almost thought you forgot about me.
No, I didn't. I have a question for you.
What?
Why do you fight?
It gives me purpose. It lets me protect the people I care about.
Why do you hunt?
To provide, I guess.
He stops responding.
Hey, wait.
Erudite, you are distracted with thoughts of purpose. Your life has changed quite a bit. And the coming realization that this will end has also distracted you in a way. And that's, of course, brought up the question of why are you here and what will you do next? And I'd imagine that as Erudite is pondering her purpose, she would go to probably the place where she finds the most comfort, which would be the library.
Uh-huh.
Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
And as Erudite retreats to the library, you would peruse through the books that are present there and read whatever catches your attention to distract yourself from the thought, to make it quiet down. And as you have pulled aside a desk and a chair to read, you hear a singular somewhere in the library.
I'm looking for that. She like closes the book, pulls the chair up, and just starts walking.
Okay, you'd have to roll a perception check for me.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's not disadvantage. It's not sight based.
It's sound. Okay. I'm not prepared for this. I rolled a 4, so it's a 5 total.
Well, you move your way through this library and walk around and look and search and search and look and search, and you can't find it.
Can I
You
pull out
don't know
my...
where it is, and you hear a second.
Yeah, she brings out Snowball.
Okay.
And she's gonna have Snowball like fly around, I guess, and look.
Okay.
And she'll look through Snowball's eyes, I guess, or like she'll
Okay.
like do. And I think I get advantage on that as an owl,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken. And it's a higher perception check, I think, because theirs is a plus. Hold on, let me just make sure. It's a +5, so okay. 12, 19, so 24.
24.
Yeah.
It is a sudden and sharp realization as Snowball is flying about the library trying to find where the sound is coming from. They're looking in a direction near the entranceway, and you hear another from a wall nearby. And Snowball doesn't see it, but they know where it comes from. And Erudite, you pull yourself back to your own senses, and you come back and you stand in front of the eye made of cogs and brass that has been mounted onto the wall, and you sit there and you stare at it. And you keep staring and keep looking and waiting and watching. And Erudite, you will stay there for a good hour total, waiting and watching. And when eventually you will see some of the cogs on the eye turn again.
Oh. Are you here?
You don't hear anything.
Can I poke at it a little bit when it moves, where it moves, and she'll just like poke at it a little bit?
You kind of prod at it slightly and lay your hands upon it. And movement is slow. The movement is periodic. It takes minutes for it to even begin. But eventually it... And with one turn of a cog, another twist and turn and spin as they all move together. But it takes so long for it to happen, but you never hear a voice.
I think she had like a thing that she probably has there is like one of those books that she made. She had like a bunch of the books made, like the scripture books. And I'm assuming I figure she would keep one there, and she'll like pull that book out and she'll just like start going through it and reading it in front of that. I don't know what else to do. Like she's just like
Very well. Erudite begins to read through the scriptures of Amazon, in front of the symbol. Maddie.
Yes.
You recall your purpose for why you joined the Blue Cloaks.
Unfortunately, yes.
It is an undeniable... It is something you are never going to be able to walk away from. You know why you joined initially, and you know why you began this. But you can't help but realize what this group has done to change you. And how joining them, despite your initial intentions, has made your life better. And there is also the worry that exists in the back of your head that when this group goes away, what happens next? And for all the answers I was able to show or provide for other characters, I think with with Maddie, I believe they would already know of their answer. And that is most likely just to live. For all the terrible ways that Maddie was mistreated earlier in their life, and for all of the negative emotions that existed there before, the best thing that Maddie would be able to do is simply live after and continue on with something that makes them happy. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you, Jolly. It's the middle of the night, and Maddie is pondering stuff like this. Out of curiosity, what do you think Maddie would do?
During the middle of the night?
You guys all went to sleep early in the afternoon, which means you woke up at like midnight.
Are there any sheep sleeping outside right now, or are they back at the barn?
They'd be back at the barn at this point.
Okay. To be honest, I think she was just gonna ponder outside. If there were like sheep outside, she would be, like petting them even though they're asleep kind of thing. So I don't know, she just wants to ponder a little bit outside.
So, Maddie, you would just kind of go outdoors and think on all of this, going outside. And you realize that you would still have them. They'd all still be your friends. They'd all still be around. It just wouldn't be the same. And you think maybe it's the change that makes you nervous.
Yep.
But you'd also be trying to keep hold of one of them.
Hope so.
I mean, I technically do have one sheep. I own. Yeah, I do.
You also know I was not referring to the sheep when I said that.
What? Oh, you got distracted. Sorry. It's hard to understand words when I'm emotional.
I know.
Gale would give Maddie visitation rights. It's a known thing. Let's be real.
And in fairness, the estate and the farm would likely still be your groups, so, I mean, that's fair. No, I was, of course, referring to your group of friends.
Yes.
Their lives would change, your life would change, and maybe you would not see them as much, but you would still see them. And at least one of them you may see yourself continuing to see.
Yeah. That is also true.
And I will leave Maddie nervously pondering her future and her future. Outdoors, kind of looking around. Haru, you are aware this will end. It is an inevitability.
Of course.
It is bound to happen. There's nothing that will stop this. In time, this will end. It is simply what must occur.
It was known even before events started.
And as Haru is staying aware of this and coming to this realization, there's something that they have never heard before that begins to breach the edge of their hearing. You know this is true. You know it's how it will end. All the pieces are in place. The dominoes are set up. And in time, it will come to an end. Just as planned.
All things come to an end, even those which appear timeless, much as your world did.
Timeless. Yeah. Timeless. That is certainly a word for it.
But what is time for something that is unrooted? Something that never existed in time. I always have been. Unwitting pawn, you do remarkable things and have kept your ally alive. Brilliant. But you've never wondered where it came from.
I wouldn't quite say that, but perhaps that I already knew, or rather, it did not make much of a difference, so long as it remained aligned with my goals.
Your goal. Are you sure? Perhaps you've simply always been aligned with mine. Do you remember what you did after I gave you this gift? Do you remember how you got on that boat?
Of course.
Do you remember the detail, though?
There is a difference there with letting oneself follow along and making active decisions. I know that following will lead to something significant. I do not know what going on my own will lead to, but if need be, I would find a way.
Yeah, you will. I'm sure.
Is
And
there a
the
name?
voice will. Oh. No, ask your question.
Is there a name you should be referred to? As you are certainly quite aware that if the pieces continue as they are, you and all of the others from your world will eventually be in this one.
I believe I've given you that answer enough times. You just aren't looking at it in the right way.
And that can be said for a lot of things.
And the voice will come closer to you, stepping into your range of vision, and you will see there a vision of yourself with a gaping hole in its head that then recursively shows this same image of you looking at yourself inside of your room.
Once this is over, there will still be much work to do.
Once this is over, there will be more to plan. Once this is over, there will be more games to play. Once this is over, it will continue, as it always does.
Yes, that is how deterministic it is. but there are still some pieces that can change. I know I've been letting the path carry me, but I've been observing it, and it might not always be exactly as planned. The outcomes rarely change in grand ways, but there are minor details that cannot be accounted for.
I wish you luck. But then again, I don't think you'll need it.
And the figure will pull into the circular hole in its head and vanish.
Out of character, Connor, do you know I've been planning for this since even 3 levels ago?
I'm sure you have. And we will now take a break, as you guys will then be able to enjoy your time off before making your way towards your next adventure.
We'll see you in about 15, 20. Hit the right button. That's always a good start. Welcome back.
So, it is now officially the morning. You guys, I would say, entertained yourselves in whatever ways possible to pass the night away. It's currently about, we'll say, 8 o'clock. It's the 26th of summer. What would you all like to do?
Can I cook?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay.
Give us a roll.
I haven't done it in a while, so
Got it. 31.
Okay.
Maddie will succeed in creating a very high quality dish. It appears to be several variations upon eggs Benedict with a homemade hollandaise sauce that has been applied onto all of them. Some have a more spicier variation for individuals who like spice. And in the cases of individuals who like meatier versions, there are either corned beef hash, eggs Benedicts, or in the case of Gale, if they really want it, just like a steak on the side.
Where did you find the rocks, though?
Meteor.
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 That was a bad one.
No, it was perfect.
I'm having a great session, guys.
Need to make the dinosaurs meteor. Meteor.
I want you to know that's one of the only ways
Meteor.
I guarantee I can make myself cry. Meteor.
But yes, so your breakfast is ready. What would you guys like to do? It's the morning.
Rudy comes to breakfast with the scripture in hand, and she's probably like halfway through reading it at this point. And she's just like bags under her eyes, but she's like, it's fine. And she's just like got the big book in her hand.
All right. You got a question for everyone this morning.
And we may have an answer.
That's always a good thing. So, with everything coming up, we could probably use all the allies we got. So, we have the option of bringing Marks in. Because we could ask for the favor we could ask his help for this specifically. Now, I don't want to make this decision either way, because either we ask for his help in this case, or if we think we have everything under control. I've got something else in mind I could ask, but that'd be to take care of future problems potentially.
It would have to be something specific that only he is able to assist with, because help in general is very vague and open to interpretation.
Yes, Michelle.
Thing.
You
Didn't
got
hear that first part.
completely-
Oh
Thing.
no, I'm okay. Ah, my microphone's doing. I have too much on my desk. What's the other thing then? If he didn't help us with this,
Just to help with us in the future.
sounded like you had something specific in mind.
I do.
Would
As
you like
just
to share?
help keep everyone else here safe. I have a plan. Always have a plan, though.
Yeah, but you're not usually cryptic.
Yeah.
Which is making me nervous.
Let's just put it this way. I've thought of a way that I'd be able to dish out a little bit of payback. It could be payback on a number of people's accounts. And we'd be able to keep that certain fiend off our backs.
What I thought you were going direction you were going in.
But obviously that doesn't help us in the current.
Know my thoughts, but I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
I don't like how you phrased that.
Hmm.
How I would do it. What are you planning on doing? Because it sounds like you're gonna do something you're not gonna enjoy.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'll enjoy it immensely.
Are you gonna ask Marks for help in killing that demon?
Something like that.
You're being very cryptic, Gale.
There's
You
no
are
point
most-
in talking about it if it isn't going to work.
I mean, just still tell us anyway.
You're asking us to make decisions without giving us the facts.
Right.
It's not fair.
And you're the most plain-spoken person in this group.
I just
What
wanted to
the-
hurt him.
The ways to hurt.
Take his power.
Okay.
And do what with it? Power can't just go away.
I'd use it.
You go to Gehenna?
No.
Or you would just be
I'd
here
essentially take my DOS spot.
with... Oh.
Work with the new gods. Keep them from making stupid mistakes. Keep them able to keep all of this shit in check. And make sure that when the next demon comes in, is not going to take someone like my mum by surprise.
If you do that, you will not be able to actually visit your village. You'll be trapped on the Feywild.
I know.
But if you're in the Feywild, then you just Connor, stop it. We're having a serious scene. But if you're in the Feywild, then you can't visit us.
I'm sure there's a way.
Oh, they're breaking up.
What was that?
They're frozen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
You back?
There it is.
There you are.
I'm gonna try talking and hope it doesn't cut
You're good.
me out again. We went through an awful lot of
I
That's-
need to be typed.
That's rough, buddy.
It's okay, Jess. You can type it. So, type up your response into Foundry. Anybody else?
Gale, do you truly want to do this?
I don't know. But I think somebody's got to do something. Otherwise, this is going to all happen again.
I won't lie. It would be nice to have someone we trust knocking their heads around. Deservedly,
Aye.
most of the time.
On a selfish level, Ugh.
Mercy
Yeah.
says that.
Mercy says we went through a lot of the shit to get you back to Aerith, and you'd be willing to do that to her. The same situation as your mom and dad, never knowing what's truly going on with the other.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But at least we could see each other. At least there'd be somebody that I trust that's looking after the village and, well,
That's not fair to her. That's not the promise you made her. You know that.
aye.
On a selfish level, Ehis is a lot easier to get to than the Feywild.
Right. It was just an idea. It was an idea that I had.
Gale.
And what?
You need to remember, after we are gone, there will be others. We're not the end of the line.
I like the idea of putting
Just
someone...
a part of it.
I like the idea of putting someone there, but I don't know if I like it to be you. Because the idea is a good one. Having someone there to... But, I don't know. I'm not making sense.
That's fair. Guess I'm just used to often having to do it myself, because all these other people that were in charge of things and trying to take charge of whatever it was, other than my mom, did a really shit job of doing all that. I mean, look what we got. We got gods that couldn't be fucking bothered to not get themselves caught in their own trap. We had people falling out of the damn sky because they couldn't build a city that didn't fall out of the sky. You had what? You had people in charge of these aspect things that couldn't be fucked to actually go and take down a corporation that actually was in charge of things. You had leaders of villages that are corrupt as all hell. You had people stepping in. You have people stepping in left and right, claiming to be able to channel gods when clearly they can't, and they're just stealing their power. It's not even to mention the fact that, you know, there are these construct things, and Gil kind of shakes the eye. There are apparently some of these that are still running around somewhere. And then you have others that are trying to bring in other sorts of powers and things. It's... They're really not doing a good job.
You are saying there is an imbalance there.
There's a bright proper imbalance.
Then there is a chance it might be resolved anyways.
Right, but I don't want... If I can help it, I don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else.
I believe your place is on the material plane, but that doesn't mean you can't work with someone in the Feywild. For the best way to deal with it is to not let these worlds get out of touch with one another. And that is part of what caused it to begin with. And simply because you are there does not mean you'll be able to help on the material plane. In fact, it would quite hinder that.
That's fair.
There is business I will have to tend to there after these events are over. And if you travel with me, it is possible we can get something to work.
I think I can accept that.
You're not gonna fail this. You know that, right? That's choosing to pass it on to the next line, to the next group, to the next people, whoever they may be. That's not a failure on our part. Saving the world, keeping it balanced the way we have it, and passing it on to the next person is just what you have to do. There was people before, be people after us. And if someone fails eventually, that's kind of just fate, isn't it? You'd be going directly against Pharasma in its sense of it.
Fate isn't locked in any sort of way. I can always make the choice. Now, you'll make pretty good points, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be better as a whole if maybe we should bring him in on this.
Nothing else, we can use him to cripple the other one. Maddie's already dealt with fucking with LaCroix.
True.
Look at my dad's plans.
true. All right. Well then, I guess here's the plan. I can bring the things that Aerith is gonna need to bring back Marks, and we can bring him back. Call and reward on it.
Are we gonna use Maddie for that? How are we gonna do that?
Well, Maddie doesn't have.
Aerith can do it.
Oh, okay.
That was kind of the point of choosing her over him. We could have also used him to bring her back, but to be quite blunt, she has more utility than him for us. And more emotional attachments.
She fights better.
She's prettier. I
Much.
assume.
Much. It's not even a competition, really. I'm slightly biased, though. I admit that.
You're biased.
Of course I am.
Small thing I wanted to bring up that's not really of importance to anyone here, but the Amassinen statue moved yesterday.
What?
Shrine. It moved yesterday, last night.
Congrats, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting, right?
I think
It's probably a good thing.
I think so. I was in the library and I heard it. I heard something and I walked over and it wasn't moving fast or anything, but it was moving. That's never happened before. I think it's good.
Probably grease those gears a little bit and help the man out. I mean, getting old.
Well, I do have.
Yeah, that's the part.
I do have.
That's the part he needs help with.
Listen, I'm playing a 7 intelligence character who likes to roll a d-
See, you say that, but like I have.
Get some WD-40.
I could do that in like a metaphysical way. I mean, like in a metaphorical way. I have the pamphlets. Pass those out.
Yeah, I definitely meant in a metaphorical way.
We know you. We absolutely know that. You're just
Yep.
such a deep thought.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna
Deep
do
thought.
do that today, maybe. I don't know.
What are you calling her with that?
We've called Royal Thought many times. I don't know what you're talking about.
I had another word, but I stopped because I heard Rudy talking.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh man. Remember that guy in the Watergate scandal? Deep thought?
Anyways.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, spread the good word.
Knock yourself out, man. I mean, after this is all over, you gotta do something to entertain yourself. I don't imagine most of you want to keep going. She already said she wants to retire.
Yeah, I already told you. I don't think I'm cut out for this life indefinitely.
Ro is probably gonna live life to the fullest after this,
Maybe like 70%.
and hopefully finally actually work up the courage to ask Demos.
And this breakfast is really good. Maddie. Really great.
Ask Demos out.
Roast on full, like.
Just shoves eggs into your mouth.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Haru's got a lot of work after this is all over. We're essentially stopping something that was causing kind of a diplomatic nightmare. World's gonna need people who can talk.
Yes. Though it also needs people who can act.
Yeah, that's fair. Maddie, I assume you're also retiring. Probably
Yeah.
with Thea.
Yes. There's no question asked. Oh.
Gale is gonna probably help Haru and then what? Make a litter of Gales?
I have no
Love
idea
litter?
yet.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Is that what they call it?
I have no
A
idea.
rude?
Wouldn't be a
Is that
lesser. It's only one at a time.
Yeah, it's like I feel like
Look,
it's
I'm gonna be
rude.
real honest with you. I don't know how furbolgs work.
I don't either.
That's
assume-
fair.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know. I really don't know how any of y'all work except for Rudy, but that's because we're both tieflings.
Well, I guess that's fair.
I heard that humans all have tails. Is that true?
I think they cut them off.
Humans have tails? None of us are human. What do we know?
To be fair, I have.
My
a
mom
tail.
was a human. She didn't.
Did she have a tail?
No.
They do
I don't
not.
think
I
so.
grew up around a human. He
Did
didn't have a
she?
tail.
Have a
And he
tail.
was
Okay,
very old.
Hold
no.
on, Rudy's. Yours doesn't count.
He was a human.
He was
Barely.
a human. That's.
He was just a
They specifically
weird
have to be humans.
Like, he was a weird human, but he was a human nonetheless.
Let me tell you,
Regardless.
humans
I
do not
feel it.
have tails. It's one of the most difficult parts about having proper attire to take their form, because there's a lot of
have to-
extra room in clothing for that has tails.
Connor, what are
Keep
you doing?
giving
I
them
don't li-
pants that have a little cutout. It's just butt crack.
Why do I have a feeling that's Sega?
Hey, wait a minute.
Avvarro.
Alright.
Apparently,
Is that
Avvarro's
above, wait, is that more
I
than my passive? That's my
If
passive.
you rage, Lifesight's supposed to pick you up. But
That is
My
that.
passive's 28.
Your passive is. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And it turns on a fucking swivel. What the fuck are you doing?
Conversation about humans having tails.
You actually, Dea. In fairness, you will hear the faintest
She whip her.
in the kitchen, and you see that Avvarro has kind of like he's kind of like lifting himself up onto one of the bar stools inside your home.
Huh?
What?
She's like whipped around, like looking at the bar. So he's like, "Sir." And I'm assuming everyone else notices now.
Yeah, Avvarro's in your house.
Avvarro, do humans have tails?
No.
Doing here?
Well, that answers that. We normally go to your place though, right?
Yes, I know.
Weird.
Why
don't
is
like
he
it.
here?
I don't like him sitting in our kitchen. It feels
I don't-
wrong.
Yes.
Something's wrong, I'm assuming. Oh god.
No. No, not really.
Why can't you knock like a normal person?
You do have a
I-
door.
Because I can't be, because this conversation shouldn't be happening back in the bar. Look,
I'm feeling this is about what we just did.
no, look, I need. The rest of the Blue Cloaks are going to be helping you over in Pucricia. They're going to be going there. A vast majority of them, almost all of them are okay with it. I don't think there's really any that are bothered any way, shape, or form. The only one who said no, kind of, was Zout, and I think that's because he's not going to do well in the sand. I think we'll figure something out for him, but I came here for a different reason, because they're getting ready to leave and they're in the bar, and I can't have this conversation with you guys in the bar.
I don't know. I
Why
feel like we're
not?
about to get like. With them.
I'm retiring.
What?
I'm gonna retire after this. This is
Fair.
too much, and it's my perspective on this isn't the right one to have. I have an older perspective in regards to stuff like this. I'm a bit more selfish on how I'm thinking of things, and because of that, I can't keep doing it.
You need
Are
to, like,
you?
Oh. Sorry.
Go ahead, Maddie.
I mean, are you disbanding the guild in general? Is that what?
No. 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 And that's most of the reason why I'm here.
Are you offering Dea a job to become your replacement?
Why am I the one?
Are you offering the ghoul in our basement?
You have a ghoul in your... I'm sorry, wait, you have a ghoul in your basement?
No.
Probably.
He
I
paid
mean-
rent. Don't worry.
He's allowed.
He lives
He's
in the
allowed.
walls and he eats people who invade this place, okay? He's a
Well-
great security
So,
system.
what are your?
I'm not just offering Dea a job. I'm offering several of you jobs. I'm assuming a few of you are going to go back to where you lived. Ro, you've at least mentioned in passing around me that you're more interested in just being normal, which is fine. Haru, you technically aren't one of us, so I can't offer you a position. Erudite, you're smart, but you are not really what I need for a leader.
It's my
Sorry.
feelings a little bit. I mean, you're not
You're-
wrong, but it hurts my feelings a little bit. I'm
You're
not gonna lie.
you're excellent for other purposes, and if there is ever a need for research, you'd be the person I put in charge of that. Gale, you're likely going to be heading home, I'm assuming.
Probably.
Mercy, I'm assuming you'd also go home at some point as well.
Fuck no. I don't have a
No?
home.
That changes
Dude,
a little bit.
I'm a follower of Desna.
Yes, I know you are. Look, Dea, I want you to be in charge of the Royal Blue Cloaks. Gale, I want you to be in charge of Blue Cloaks in case we don't have any. Mercy, I wanted you to be in charge of Blue Cloaks in Pucricia. We also don't have any there.
Start there. Unfortunately, I was also going to grab Gale's second Gale.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Long story.
We'll take care of it.
But it'd be a good semi-stationary position for most of you. You don't have to be in the field if you don't want to. You're walking away from this afterwards, I know you are. You can't hide it from me. I already know. You don't have to be in the field when you're the head of one of the guilds. You can just be the head. If it means that you're going to hole up on a mountain somewhere and defend your people while also being the head of it, that's fine. You can. If it means that you're going to have a corner in the bar where you run business and then do most of your work back at home, that's okay too. If it means that you are actually going to help other people and go around with your crew, Mercy, you can do that as well. It's fine.
Be the better kind of mercenary.
But I can't do this. And in fairness, if any of the other people here that I'll be honest, snubbed a little, want a position, I can think of something. Even when not on the field, you still have a purpose.
Can I have a legacy position? Like, I'm gonna be alive for a long time. I don't know if I might come back later and be like,
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
I technically would have that position too, so that's fine.
Have you thought about having some sort of academy?
Academy,
A
no,
training school? Or training...
no. And there's a reason why.
Why is that?
Have you taken a look at yourselves? No, I mean really. Have you really taken a look at yourselves and the other people in this group?
Fair.
You mean,
And the other people who wear these cloaks?
That's
you mean
fair.
extremely traumatized?
Almost everybody here is not here for good reasons. I walked away from... I'm a rarity. I know this. I walked away from running a bar with my parents when I was younger.
This explains the sapphire.
And that's it. There was no, my parents died. My parents are technically still alive, I think.
You think? Have you not been visiting your parents?
Oh, hell no.
What? What's wrong with you?
He hasn't
What's
gone
wrong with me?
home.
What's wrong with them?
How are they supposed to know where you are? For all we
They
know, you
don't.
picked a different name. Did you pick a different name?
I'll never tell you. Look, everybody walks away for a reason. But we can't have an academy for this because I don't want to push people into this.
Oh.
Blue Cloaks are here for the people who saw something wrong and tried to fix it. We are literally here as we're the people who
We stick our nose in business that nobody else would do it.
yes, in a sense.
That's what I'll be doing. I'm probably gonna start my own school, maybe. That's
A
my
school's
plan.
fine, but I don't want an academy that makes us.
That's fair. I can just point people in your direction, if anything.
That would be brutal. An academy to make people like us, you'd have to be killing parents left and right.
Yes, you would.
Fine.
Brainwashing people, killing their parents, burning their houses down. It'd be awful. And then you give them all these really weird names like Volstruckers or something like that. It would be a truly horrendous thing to do to people.
Knew where that was
Wow. Wow. I did not realize I did that. I am so sorry.
going. No, I saw where it was going.
I did not
Can,
realize.
can we explain this reference, please?
It's a
Critical in Critical Role
I
2,
figured that much out.
there's a group of people who are like mage assassins.
Is this Caleb's?
Yeah, it's Caleb's
Yeah.
backstory where
Got
they
it.
are brainwashed, kill their parents, get rid of the bodies, and then become just like killing machines.
Look,
But
I don't think
Mhm.
my path is with the Blue Cloaks as much as I would like it to be. I think my
and
path
that's
is
acceptable.
teaching others.
Also
Whatever.
fine. Start a school, start an orphanage, I don't care what. But again, Maddie, Ro, Erudite, Haru, yes, even you in a way. If there's stuff you want to do for us or with us, I'm okay with it. But I see those three as my best options for leaders.
The Green Knights, by the way.
What?
That's what they'll be called in that case. The Green
No, it
Knights.
has to be blue.
That's not
He says it has to be
No.
blue.
That has to be blue.
It can have blue on it, but
I
we're the
swear to
Green
God,
Knights.
I will
You
keep
literally,
showing up.
You literally just put me in charge of this.
I
The greatest
am
thing ever.
still maintaining a grandmaster position. This is the only. We have a theme.
Why are they blue? Why is it blue?
Why
Why,
is it
I don't
blue?
know. I like the color.
can't it be green?
What if?
Why can't we
What
do
if the
rainbow?
green? What
Why
if the
could-
Green
what?
Knights?
Gail's gotta pick something that is technically accurate, like seafoam.
Yeah,
Seafoam.
you could be like the seafoam green,
See, the thing is, no.
turquoise.
You're gonna call
We-
them the Green Knights, and then they'll be wearing blue cloaks on, and it's
Yeah.
gonna throw
It's
everyone
gonna
off.
really
We're gonna have a conversation about this later, Gail.
It's a
Um,
color. There's colors of green. don't
No,
worry.
we are having a conversation about this later.
This
But-
color green is blue in a shrimp's eyes. I can tell I have the mantis goggles.
It's true.
But-
That's not gonna work well for you, Avvarro, just so you know.
I will. Look. You all are easily some of the most impressive members I've had in a very long time. This applies to all of you. And bro, if you want to, I don't know, if you and Erudite want to make a school or something, and you want to,
Rudy, can I have a legacy position at your school too?
Obviously.
So I can always come. Okay, cool. I'm
Yes,
collecting
of
jobs
course. It's
for my
always
future.
all of you. Because I do intend. I'm going to just say this now because I've realized things. And I think my intention is to teach people. And all of you, even if you are not here, if you want to come in and teach, you're more than welcome. All of you. Yes, Mercy?
I just teach a class on how to be sick as fuck.
We can figure something out.
Can I never tell you what I'm teaching and lock the door? So
No,
never
you
know?
have to tell me what you're teaching, Ro.
You're just gonna teach kids about drug names, aren't you?
No, that's gross. Kids are kids. I'm gonna
But
teach them how to
all
shoot
of you,
guns.
Gale, Madeline, Dea, Haru, Avvarro, even if you want to.
Somehow seeing children around Avvarro feels wrong.
A little bit.
I'm not teaching young kids. If you want me to teach an older group of
I don't
kids,
think
that's
it would
different.
That's not necessarily be kids. It would be
Good.
open to everyone,
I
really.
wouldn't make it kids anyways. That feels too child soldiery.
Yeah. It's
Good. We're on
someone-
the same page. Don't do
And
that.
As someone who
Yeah.
was kind of a child soldier, would not recommend it. It's pretty traumatizing.
No,
killing people.
this is all ages. All ages, so if
But-
somebody wants...
Maddie, I don't know. You're kind of the odd duck of the group, I think.
I don't know. I was gonna offer services if you were still around, but I really don't know.
The bar is still gonna be around. I'm still gonna run the bar, I think, but I'm not gonna be in charge of day to day.
What if it was a bistro? Consider that.
I was gonna say,
I
what if we
mean-
turned it into a.
I could do that. I'm fine with that, actually.
It's okay, Avvo, because no matter where you put Dea, Maddie's gonna be there. So.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Whatever I do, I'm planning on. Well, I hope Maddie's with me.
Yeah. Wait, hold
Look,
on.
I'm just.
No, I don't want to.
Wait, what's going on?
But yes, I'm going to retire, and I'd like the three of you to run groups. Everybody
Consider it
else, stay in close contact with me and us, and that'd be fine.
Consider it done.
I'm not gonna be a good person if I lead them in Pucricia, because I'm gonna undermine the entire merchants market and kind of get rid of merchant princes altogether if I'm allowed.
Good.
I think that's kind of the point.
You should.
Yeah. They don't need
They're a
those
pain in the
anymore.
ass.
That's why
I've worked
Avvarro's...
for a lot of them. They're pretentious.
I fought
Well,
a lot of them.
I
here's,
can't.
here's a good thing. If you're bringing in a bunch of fighters from Mechas, I can tell you personally, not only do we not have to deal with merchant prince bullshit or anything like weird corporations, but we've got a lot of talented fighters out there.
Yes,
That's
have
just
a bunch
life.
of war veterans.
We should release the fucking goats in Pucricia.
No,
Oh, that'd be good.
absolutely no.
Oh,
I think they would actually be swallowed by sandworms.
Oh, absolutely.
Half of
But
them
they
in-
could kill some of the merchant princes for us.
I can't judge you for making that kind of a decision. If you do, that's fine. I did something similar, so I can't say anything against
Wait.
that.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no.
Why
You
did
don't
that-
get to do that.
What'd you do?
Expand.
I helped Onsif become the governor.
You
The
all
man,
this
Kind of already
time.
knew that.
yeah, the man before him was corrupt. We figured out ways.
Nudge, nudge.
I mean, to be fair,
Blackmail.
we've killed politicians. I didn't.
And soon we're gonna kill another one.
That
And probably a lot more after that.
Maddie, I would, if you guys want to run the bar, that's okay. I'll assist, but yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this.
What's the building next to the Sapphire?
Across the street's the barracks, and
No, right beside it.
I don't know. Believe it was a tailor shop at one point.
Is it empty?
No.
much do you think we'd have to pay them to sell it?
I don't know.
Could always just keep the bar on one half and expand the other side. Make it.
I'll let you guys handle that part.
Restaurant Simulator 20.
No, it's
Because-
gonna be Dino Dash.
Because this will be boring if I have my players play through buying property in Dungeons and Dragons.
Correct. Wrong.
Connor,
I'm a Waterdeep. I'm sorry. That's exactly what Waterdeep Dragon Heist is.
Really
No,
is.
we're not
Yeah.
doing this!
Connor, you asked me at one point what I wanted next campaign, and I told you I wanted a courtroom scene. What do you expect of me?
Courtroom scenes are different from fucking realtor simulator, alright? I'm not doing that.
I think
Act-
we should go look at a few houses, do a few walkthroughs.
I'm leaving.
Actually, this would be the opportunity because in most parts of the world there isn't the concept of land ownership so much as this is the building that I own that I made.
Yeah, I put this here. Mine.
So technically, this would be by campaign 2. This might not be something that the party can do.
No, please. But, yeah, any questions? Yes.
Have you told your wife?
Yeah, she knows.
Just the one thing. So all the blue cloaks have agreed to go to Pucricia?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to the bar. She's going to the bar.
And there goes Rudy to go see Alice.
Yeah.
By the way, since we reached level 15 and I have 15 feet of true sight, I can finally put to rest for Mercy whether or not Avvarro is actually a dragon.
Avvarro is not actually a dragon.
You can't hide this secret from me forever. I know it's true.
Avvarro, while we're at a place where we won't get overheard, you won't have to worry about Roth anymore.
Maybe. Hopefully.
His body may be in one of our bags.
Gale's gonna take
Okay.
the body out of the bag of holding.
It's in the portable
Or
hole.
portable hole, yeah, that one.
It wouldn't fit in the bag.
Yeah. There.
And you may not have to worry about some overreaching by the Atarius facility.
Remember the guy who bothered you?
And
These
the
are his
bombing.
teeth.
Don't worry
Actually,
about the
interestingly
bombs.
enough, Cody actually did just bring up something very interesting. Cody has true sight and life sense now. Roth is not dead.
Yeah, I figured.
There is a core at the very center of Roth's body that actually is Roth. Actually, everything else was a body he was puppeting, and when you destroyed it to this point, it stopped being able to move.
What if we
Roth
put it in
is
the
still
jar?
there.
Well, could I have you manipulate some of the metal at one point?
That's what it's for. What do I need to do?
I was going to point out where the core is.
I will just allow you to do it. You warp and shape some of the metal, and inside is this, I'm going to say probably baseball-sized glass orb with this, like, brass banding around it that has this faint white-green glow inside of it.
This is Roth.
Who wants to grab it?
Accurate.
Gale will.
And I believe
Yes.
that might make an appropriate cat toy for Jim.
Hello again.
Hi.
Yes. You did well fighting me.
Thanks.
You're just hearing this inside your... Gale's talking to nobody.
Oh no.
This is like the third or fourth time we've watched him do it. Gale, which thing are you talking to right now?
Roth.
Okay.
What happens if you shake him up?
Gale's gonna shake him right near his ear.
Does nothing. Actually, I'm totally fine.
Don't
No,
ask
it-
him why he's gotta
nothing.
be a dick.
Oh, I know the answer to that one. It's what would the
Duty.
word? Duty. That's the one. The one that sounds like the same as duty, which is poop, in common. Sorry,
I
that's
have
the
a
way
job.
I equate that.
I had a job. I did it.
I understand I was on the opposite side of you, but I simply was doing my job.
Oh, I know.
I follow the rule. I follow the law. I follow order. It is what I do.
Right. I don't have anything else other than that. I just don't agree. Killing
Nobody else
people
can
just to kill
respond.
people and assign order.
It's just fine. There are
Cool.
plenty who've not agreed with me.
Right. Oh, that's fair. At least you stick to your convictions. Could be worse.
I am firmly of the belief that a man must stand for something. Otherwise, they stand for nothing.
That's honorable. Stand for something or stand for nothing, fall for anything sort of thing, I guess. You could at least do it just to help humanity as a whole.
They were the ones in charge of me. They were the ones I was at the beck and call for.
Cool.
As simple as that.
Alright. I got something even more simple for you now. How about this?
What was that?
You're a blue cloak now.
What?
You're a blue cloak now. How about
How so?
that? Because I said so. I'm literally carrying you right now. I'm in charge.
What?
Right.
You're not Avvarro. What?
I'm in charge of you.
Actually, you can say you're a branch leader.
You are actually a branch leader now.
Aye.
You are actually able to do this, but he does not know.
Aye. That's what he's going with, to be fair.
I don't understand.
Oh, I'm in charge of at least some of them now.
What?
If
Okay.
You, all
What?
right.
Congratulations.
Right. You were the one that said I just.
Member of the Green Knights.
They were the ones in charge, and you know. Now I'm the one that's in charge. If you want somebody to follow and do something good for once.
I will ponder this. I also am lacking a body, but I will ponder this.
All right. Well, I mean, it's you can do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you have to do one thing or the other, but if you want to, we'll welcome you into the Green Knights and we'll get you a body.
It's blue. You're blue. You're blue.
Seafoam Green Knights. There,
That
it's
is
blue.
still green.
It's still a blue. I'm talking
No,
to my
it's
newest
green.
member
It says
of
it in the name. Seafoam green.
Seafoam Blue. There you go.
That's not a what?
Seafoam Blue.
No.
Green
There are
blue.
mushrooms
Blue,
over there
green.
that are blue. We can talk about this later.
I'm trying to recruit members. You just put me in charge of something, and I figured I'd recruit someone since I had a chance. Welcome to the Seafoam Blue Knights, if you choose. I'm gonna
not
set you here.
color.
Gail's just gonna put it down on the table. I'll talk to you later about it. Apparently,
Avvarro,
boss is mad.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You're not gonna change Gail's mind.
Yes, I am.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yes. Right.
No.
Wrong.
We've known him for a lot longer than you.
Well-
Hold on. Hey, Gail, what color is the sky?
Well, it depends on the time of day and where you are.
Yeah. Well, as new head of the Royal Blues, I say Gale can name it whenever he wants.
I think we should make this a vote.
Yeah, I
also
think as a group of
This is
leaders,
a fucking
we
dictatorship.
just- a majority
I'm fucking
vote.
Grandmaster
No,
here.
It'll be a
Who's in
majority
charge?
vote.
Who's in charge of the Ocean Blues? Should we get them on the line?
Yeah, the
Gentleman.
little
Ocean
guy.
Blues?
Yeah.
No. This conversation will take 50 fucking minutes if we bring him into this. No.
All right.
Hey,
Everyone
Avvarro.
should
Good,
get a
actually.
vote.
Hey, Avvarro, can I tell you something important though?
What?
You said this is a dictatorship? That's not a
Yes.
good thing to be with this group. We literally
Yeah.
take down dictators for fun.
We overthrow dictators.
You want to try it?
I think
Yes.
we could all take you down.
Yeah, I think can we all just talk about
We could.
This will end the house burnt down.
This conversation should probably be
Oh god.
continued after all of these pressing matters are finished. I believe
Right.
there will be suspicions
You have to have
of
a
your-
lighthearted conversation or you'll go insane.
I do have
Yeah.
to say, I was
Why do you-
gonna ask for time to consider this. However, in making the joke, for the joke, I will.
There you go.
For the
I was planning
memes.
on sticking around Hussein anyway and helping a little here and there. And this just kind of makes sense, I guess.
Which will allow you to stay home but still help.
By
Yeah.
the way, Mercy, I have an idea for a color you could use. It just popped in my head.
You're making assumptions, boss, that I can't keep. I don't know if I'm coming out of this alive.
You're coming out of this alive.
You are?
Do you guys know what my dad's involved with?
Aye.
Yeah, and you are.
Yeah.
It may want something back.
Fuck 'em.
Like,
Yeah.
like what?
What's so hard? There's like 2 dots here, and there's a little line connecting them. It's like, I might die. You won't. The line connects. There's nothing separating it. It's just one line.
There's actually a giant thing separating it. It's called an Onai demon.
Go around it. Duh.
Mercy, we've literally
There's a
forced.
point.
We've literally conversed with things that are bigger and more powerful than that.
Maddie,
Yeah,
so
let's-
I was actually thinking about a breakfast menu is not a bad idea, but to be honest, I don't have a good grasp on that. So, could we talk over breakfast menu options and the like?
Yeah, of course. So,
And if I am to run Maddie, I would want you there with me anyway.
of course.
Is there, when you come back, it's going to be the Oasis Blues. See, it's a good color.
No, I think it needs to be yellow.
Or pink.
This is
No,
not happening.
red. It should be
I was
red.
This is
like,
also
why aren't you
not
gonna be
happening.
red? Come on.
I
You,
literally,
you
I'm-
couldn't even choose the
I'm-
chromatic opposite. It's orange.
Wait a
Orange is
minute.
the opposite of blue.
You could be the red blues.
No.
Purple.
That's just purple.
That's purple. No.
You can be. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
We
It's-
could be the purple worms.
I feel like this conversation is both hastening and delaying the retirement.
Is this turned into Legends of the Hidden Temple?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Haru. I think the second Avvarro included us, that started the timer for his retirement.
The idol of the silver monkey.
It does bring up a point, though. Before we tend to matters in Pucricia, and it's kind of selfish for me to ask, but I would like to see my family.
No, that's fine.
You're all welcome to travel with, and Mercy, if you're interested, it would put us no more than a few days' travel from where the other Gale is located.
Oh shit,
No.
that'll work well for me because I
Is
need to
that
go
a
see
good
him.
idea?
Yes.
Is Connor gonna have to play other Gale while Jace plays Gale?
Yeah. No.
Are you
Ja-
sure we can
Jace
do
can play
this?
both. Have you met Jace?
No.
I can play both. This would be
No,
fun.
no. We're not doing that.
Wait, do you think other Gale would help me lead the Blue Cloaks?
Probably.
Do you really want that?
Yes, I think that would be hysterical.
I don't think that would be a good idea. For
Y'all are
being
cowards.
raised by giant culture, there is not the sense of survival, so to speak, that many blue cloaks have. It is
Yeah.
more, I fight until I die an honorable death.
Yeah,
You'd get
welcome
a
to the
lot
club.
done, though. You can get a lot done.
Look,
Just saying.
I'm here to fight and other things that start with an F until I die.
Fighting your fucking is all I know.
And I'm bringing that philosophy in with me if you're going to make the decision that I'm worthy enough to lead that.
Excellent. Dea, you're in charge of the Royal Blue Cloaks. Mercy, you're in charge of the Oasis Blue Cloaks. Gale,
Gail's
you're in charge of
Green
the
Knights.
Gale, you're in charge of the Cerulean Blue Cloaks. Thank you
The
very
Green
much.
What's
Cerulean.
What's cerulean?
That doesn't sound blue.
You don't remember the
Where's
mushrooms.
Where's cerulia?
Cerulean, the fucking mushrooms that are in the fucking nightmare forest. What? How do
What?
you not know this?
What?
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 We'll
What?
do in dancing lights the color cerulean for Gale.
Oh,
That's
that's
not-
what.
That's
All
not
right.
real.
They're cerulean? The mushrooms in the nightmare forest are cerulean?
Some of them, sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think green's better. You guys would
I'm not
blend
there.
in. It would be natural camouflage.
No, you also you don't want to do that. Trust me on this, because you're going to be stepping on the toes of the rangers that wander around there, and they get picky.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
have
why
some
you
green.
don't do this.
It'll have
No.
some green. On the border, it can have green around the edge. We'll make them all nice and things. There's lots of
Really
silks and
nice.
things like that there. We can make some really nice ones.
I swear to God, this argument.
Listen. We're gonna be allied with the Rangers. I know a couple that are, at least, well, they're elves. They live they never die. So,
As we all know.
I'll have a chat with them.
Okay.
Totally
Don't
not
worry, we'll
funny
all
for
be
what I wanted
friends.
to do. As this conversation is happening, Mercy's gonna lean over to Ro and say this in a stage whisper so they can hear and go, "Do you see gray hair in Avvarro's head?
Ooh. Did a few.
Did we make him go gray?"
Avvarro leans over to Maddie and goes, "Do you see any gray hairs on Ro?"
I want you. Do you want to just go ahead and roll? Just decide if you're gonna shoot him.
She's not gonna shoot Ro. Ro acts like she's not like bothered, but then she does pick up a spoon, and she's like,
You can't have gray hairs, you know this.
Avvarro, I don't think you realize that Mercy kind of aged a little bit, not gonna lie.
Hey, shut
She
the
did.
fuck up.
I know this part.
Not my fault. I aged 5 years.
Mercy.
Yeah.
If you pull from that deck, maybe you could reverse it.
Actually,
there goes.
I don't know if you can if the card was removed.
That's a 16, so.
You're fine.
I do love the idea of Mercy pulling out the deck and looking at Avvarro being like,
No. Actually, she does. No. That's the thing. Every time she contemplates it, she does pull out the deck.
Just stares at it like, no.
You do it.
So, you all have that conversation with Avvarro. He is retiring. He's walking away from this. Yeah? Yeah, I know. It's kind of a morose thought. Avvarro will say his goodbyes, and he will walk out of the estate. I know Erudite has gone charging down to the bar.
Yep! Absolutely.
And just for the sake of convenience, we'll go with her because I already know where they are. Erudite, you have gone sprinting to the Lucky Sapphire. A majority, actually, I'd say basically every single Blue Cloak is present there, with the exception of Zout, who is not present, likely due to necessity. But you see that Black Iron is present, including Alice.
Listen. Girlfriend's gonna put herself in front of certain death, and I don't like it.
I know.
Yeah, beeline. Like, literal beeline.
Oh, hey there, how's it going?
Are you really Pucricia?
Yes, of course.
Wanna... I'm not good at words. It's very dangerous.
Yes, of course.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine. All right. This is our job.
I know.
I've been in worse situations. We all have. It's okay. But I have to go. We have to.
And what are you gonna do after?
I'm gonna keep fighting people and killing things.
Are you ever gonna settle down?
I mean, I never thought about it, really. The idea of settling down has never been my in the cards for me, I don't think. I just want to keep going, keep fighting.
I'm stopping after Pucricia.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, pretty understandable considering the stuff that your group's been part of, so that's fine. I get it.
I'm bad at words.
No, it's okay.
No, Rudy is saying this. Like, literally, Rudy is like, I'm really bad.
Oh, okay.
Rudy is saying this. It's Michelle and Rudy at the same time. It's both. It's I don't want you hurt. I know that you're strong and capable and able to handle yourself. And I'm not going to stop you from going out, but I just worry, I guess.
I get it. But I can't just stop. I just can't see myself doing that.
I don't know what's gonna happen after this. And I know that I see the future, and I see you in it. But I don't know how. And I want you in it. Because I love you. And she just makes a face when she says that, and she goes, "Ooh,
Well, I love you too, but
ooh."
it's just...
It's hard.
My life is going to be on the road for the most part, but I can always come back here.
I'm okay with that, I think. For now.
There's always some dumb saying about home is where the harp is. I don't know what that's supposed to mean about anything, but...
It's not what... It's okay. It's okay. Oh, God. Where the heart is, really. And...
But I'll come back at some point. It's fine.
Okay. Don't die out there, please.
Don't you
Don't shush.
forget about me.
And that too, but
Don't.
don't come back. Please.
I will. I'm sure of it.
You can stay over tonight. You should stay over tonight.
All right. I'll stay over tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. And she's just gonna like sidle. Like I'm just gonna stay here for a while.
So the rest of the crew. What are you guys doing?
I was gonna make a proposition, but I forgot to mention
Proposition
it.
is we kill Avvarro.
No, that's not my proposition.
We kill the Batman.
We're not killing him. That's not,
Batman.
that's not the proposition. I added mine. One, I was gonna mention, obviously if the divine intervention comes back, and the attempts later on, I don't know what to do with it if that time comes. Before we head to Pucricia. The other thing I also want to mention is that if you guys want to have some kind of farewell picnic before we leave Sursane with my parents, that because we don't know how we're gonna have good food when we go over there. It'll probably be the last time.
The gang takes Maddie's parents out for her picnic. Yes.
I don't know. I just want to offer her that song.
Absolutely. I vote yes. I think Jill's vote is also yes.
All I could think of was the song "Bang Your Head" by Quiet Riot when I saw Jill doing that. Bang your head!
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So, I don't know if you guys have any ideas with the next divine intervention before the Pucricia trip. That's all.
I don't really have any ideas because I thought we were gonna go back to trying to get Marks out with it, but I guess we're leaving that to Aerith officially.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking now. So I don't know what to do with it. So
Well, we could try to get an advantage over Mercy's family. Oh no! Mercy's siblings! The captured ones. You were gonna maybe talk... Maybe?
Try to pull them out.
Like, I think you mentioned you would have to talk to Mercy first, but...
Mercy is noticeably quiet.
Eh?
what should I roll insight on Mercy? Is that
It's up to you to be quiet, Frank.
give me a second. This is probably gonna be an insight roll. I mean, it's still at least a 10.
Well,
plus...
the thing is, I rolled a 9.
Oh.
Okay.
And that wasn't even if I rolled with a disadvantage. That was just a straight roll.
Oh.
Disadvantage is still a 9.
Are you trying to see?
Yep.
Not really. This was just an in general. Mercy looks distraught.
Mercy? Did you want me to use the divine intervention to try to save your siblings? Or at least your good siblings. I mean, I need to clarify because you have bad siblings. I don't want to summon all.
Gotta save them. We put them in Be Good jail.
Yale recruits
Yay,
them.
baby J.
I
I'm
would
gonna be
recruit them
honest.
too.
I don't think it would work on some of them.
No.
Especially not some of them. I don't know.
You don't know?
I fucked up by not doing better for them. And having you magic it away does away with the failure I did without me doing anything to make it right. I wasn't good enough. And it feels like giving up if I let somebody else do it.
Mercy, it's not like that. I'm at least just giving you a chance to, have something happen, at least for a miracle to work. Because I didn't expect to rest Dea back, obviously.
No, that was quite impressive, to be frank with you.
Yeah, that was a miracle, but it felt like it was my fault that I wasn't able to save her. So, I want to offer you at least a way to save your siblings, but not because it's your fault.
I know to you guys it doesn't seem that way. But I made them a promise when I pulled them out of the desert. That they would never see that place again. That's how I fucked them. I didn't do a good enough job of hiding them. Warning them. Fuck, I should have just brought them with us. At least then he wouldn't know where they were.
Honey? You okay?
Why are you laughing?
Just in the middle of this conversation, I noticed Joe mocking.
I can see it from the corner of my eye, don't you worry. I got really emotional about putting the plate down. Like, wiping my hands.
Everyone cries. Everyone cries.
Also, I did want to ask if this was happening at like the dinner table or if this is a private conversation.
No. This is a dinner table. This is
Okay.
a good conversation.
But I honestly thought about dragging Maddie off, but then remembered Maddie fucking hates her, and that would not work.
In that case, Dea will speak up, and she'll say, with all due respect, Mercy,
Fuck
being
off.
stupid. And I'm sorry for saying that, but it doesn't. This is a chance to get them out, and just because someone else is doing it doesn't mean you're like failing them more. Like we're supposed to be a team, right? So when we're a team, we use each other's abilities, like our strengths. We have different strengths, and it's not gonna matter to them how they get out. This is a chance to get them out sooner, and the sooner they're out, the better they'll be, and the sooner they'll be protected again. It doesn't make sense to keep them in prison and torture just because you feel guilty about it. This is a chance to undo that.
And then later you can kill your dad.
And we can kill your dad.
No matter what.
We're gonna kill your dad.
I would like to.
That's like the best form of like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I would like to put his head on a pike and.
Yeah,
like,
you can take his head on a
Yeah.
pike and
Big mother.
then absolve your guilt by taking his head.
You could like give it as a present.
I don't think, knowing both of them, I don't think either of them would appreciate a present like that.
Maybe his finger then.
You know,
Mercy, you have to go and kill your parent.
I want you to know, in this conversation, I've been rolling just for the hell of it. I've rolled 6 numbers above 15 the entire time, and 2 of them have been 20. I'm so angry.
right. Actually, Mercy, I have an idea.
Your ideas worry me, but go ahead.
So, if you want to keep your dad's head, after we remove it, I could put it in the snack pouch. If you would keep it preserved, Aerith can make things not rot. So she could cast a spell on it, and it would never rot, and we could put it on a pike.
I don't like where this is going.
You could,
I don't
mount
like
it
that
and
you would
gain
even-
control.
I am saying right now, the snack pouch does not declare humanoid flesh as edible.
That's wrong because it is. I'm
Mars
also
is gonna
not a
look at Gale
human,
at this.
so that's not cannibalism. You're
Mars
welcome.
is gonna look at Gale and go, actually the intention is to let it rot, so that way wherever he is, and if he ever looks upon it, he sees his face slowly deforming and dying.
That's fair. That's
you could,
fair.
like, you could like mount it and then like enchant it or whatever the fuck magic, so it's just constantly just like, you know, but there would be no like smell or fluids.
I mean, dead humans kind of smell sweet.
Okay, I don't want to talk about what dead bodies smell like, because there wouldn't be a smell. It would be magic. It'd be over your fireplace.
Keep forgetting you've not been around as many dead bodies as I have.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I can suggest a compromise. If your father is incapable of physically or magically seeing or sensing any of your siblings, it gives them the freedom to be out of his reach.
Would be a great thing. Unfortunately, my eye, he has as well. At least one of them does. He'll be able to find them. Now, Dea, I hate saying this, Dea's right. No offense, Dea.
I'm sorry. She kind of like shuffles down again.
No, you don't be sorry.
You said it a lot nicer than I would have. Just saying.
I know.
You're gonna eat your toast. Ask God.
Like I said, Mercy, it's not guaranteed that I will rescue all of them, like, in an instant. This is gonna take time. That's why I'm asking you.
I know. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna... before... What? What does that mean?
She's gonna roll a 1. I think she's gonna roll somewhere in the 50s.
I'm not gonna roll it. It's not that possible to roll that sooner anyway.
13.
I said it's 51!
Jesus Christ, Jess, you rolled it again! Stop that!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
This is getting a little weird now, actually.
Stop
Well,
it!
it's not like a flat 1.
Thank God.
It's a 51, but yeah, okay, I called my...
If you
Wait,
take 50 from that, it is 1, and therefore it is a success.
There you go.
Consider.
I feel so vindicated after this session. I felt so bad about rolling all those ones after the end of last session.
Yep.
This has been great.
Technically, I don't think it's good till the next day.
I'm just gonna
It's fine.
assume I use this on this 27.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care enough.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
That's fair. As long as it's cool, it's cool.
It's cool.
but yeah, I don't know when we're leaving Cersei. Let me know before I tell my parents. I just don't want to leave and not telling them.
Well, I think we'll probably be here another day or two. If nothing else, I want to go see Danae and see if he's got any last neat things.
Okay. Ro, I still wait. No, we got the bowl. Never mind. I was gonna say like I thought we got the jewels, but then we got the bowl instead already.
Ro also needs to go somewhere.
To bed.
No. You put a giant pearl. Oh shit.
All right, the black market.
Has it been long enough for that?
It's
I
been
think
at
so.
least like a week or 2.
We've been gone a little bit.
Yeah.
If we don't go pick it up now, we won't be able to get it before the end of the campaign.
I mean, the end of the.
Just as I intended.
No!
When, I don't
Let us
remember
break
when
the
the
market.
auction. I don't remember when the auction ended. Was it the 30th or was it the end of the season?
I don't remember.
Was
Connor
it
says
monthly or
things that I don't
quarterly?
remember.
Does it help if I say Ro would remember because it's fucking money, but I have mental illness brain, so I don't remember.
We'll just say that yes, you are in the proper time period, so you can go and grab the money. Okay, don't worry.
Time no longer matters.
I need a Rudy Uber.
Ruber.
Ruber.
God damn it, you both beat me to it. What about a rift?
A rift. I need a rift.
Rift.
I got a really
A
good
rift
business
would be
proposition.
bad.
Usually.
Usually.
So, is there anything else you guys would like to do this session? Yes.
I want to use my eyeball and check on Narissa. I already know where the
Got
other
it.
two are.
So, using your eye to look upon Narissa, I believe they would auto-fail because they're aware of what you could do.
Probably.
And what you will see is Narissa.
It's true though.
I love this for me, personally.
What you would see is Narissa, now having wounds now healed up. They are currently residing. Actually, currently they're on a boat. To be honest with you, you see that they are on a boat somewhere in between Odela and. It looks like the boat is heading down, like southward past Pucricia. So probably heading towards Alvax, you think? But you see that they are on a boat. They look okay. They look like they have essentially paid for passage. So they are getting meals and they're getting food and they seem okay.
You give her a cat.
I did.
Where's the cat?
The cat is indeed with Narissa. And you can see that the feline has kind of scarfed itself around Narissa's neck.
That's what I wanted. That's
She
exactly
has the Sphinx.
cool.
The Zela.
The only thing I'll do is have Rudy send a message that says, "We're heading to Pucricia soon."
Okay. You will send the message over and you get the response back. Good luck.
That's it.
I will point out that Rudy is probably doing this through comms. Like, she's probably doing this through comms because Rudy has not come back.
That's right. But-
I will say really quick. Can Rudy be working on, like, while she's in the bar? Can Rudy be working on counterspell?
We'll handle that next
Okay,
session.
perfect.
Because there's still you guys still have plenty you're going to be doing next session, so no big deal. So
Yes, we do.
we will be picking this up 2 weeks from now because next week it's Thanksgiving.
Here in the U.S.
Yes, it is U.S. holiday season. Unfortunately, I am not going to be anywhere near my computer, so I can't really run the game the way I want to. Which means, unfortunately, we'll kind of have to improvise, and we'll figure something out to have for next week. But the week after, we will continue on as usual. My party, thank you everybody for being here. Thanks, guys. Really are some of my best friends, and I love playing this game with you all. If you all enjoyed watching this, please spread the word, tell your friends, pass the word around. Give us a follow, subscribe, join our Discord. But really, the biggest thing I can ask of you is tell your friends. We love having more folks in chat watching our stuff. We love having people who enjoy the content, and just the idea of people enjoying a story that we are telling is quite a great feeling. But we'll be picking this back up 2 weeks from now. In the meantime, you'll get a couple of regular gaming streams. With that all said, say goodbye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie.